Good morning, Northwest. I'm Isabella.
And I'm Sophia.
And we'd like to welcome you to Titan Connect. The pledge. With your right hand over your heart and your left hand down by your side, say it with us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the dress code check.
Yeah. So, how was Wednesday?
It's pretty great. I didn't do anything.
That's nice. Sorry. Sorry to say that. Alright, you can now be seated. So for today's announcements, any 8th grader who will be 15 on or before October 31st, 2019 and wishes to take driver's ed over the summer, please pick up a registration form in the front office. Forms are due back by May 15th. And now for Ms. Blessington and Officer Heinz.
Should we see it on here?
Yeah, you should if I were right. Let me see. I'll get it for you. Sorry.
Okay. And if we need to go ahead and go, we can start.
Go.
Okay. Good morning, Titan family. Thank you, fabulous anchors. We appreciate it very much. Officer Heinz and I wanted to touch base with you this morning because we want to make sure that you guys know something really important. Number one, we love you and we care about you, and your safety is our number one priority. Instruction is number two. Number one is safety. All right? And so I'm here with a reminder, as is Officer Heinz, for you guys, and he has also some other information. My reminder for you is this. And actually, hold on a minute. I want to let you know that I met with teachers this morning and staff, and we did some safety review ourselves. So we're kind of doing this all safety review today, okay? So they got a review, and now you get one too. The number one thing, there's two things. He'll be two, I'll be one. The number one thing that I need you guys to do is you're some of the nicest, most polite kids in this world. And I love that about you. But the one thing we do not want you to do is to hold the door open for any adults to come into the building that you don't recognize as having an ID badge that is part of our staff. So I know it's so hard because y'all are so polite that when somebody comes up to the door, you're like, oh, hold up. Let me hold the door open for you so you can come on in. I know it's so hard to do. You do it at the grocery store. You do it at the Walmart. But folks, we do not do that at school. The best thing to do is just say, I'm so sorry, and point to the buzzer, or just say, I'm so sorry, and walk away. Feels weird, but they're an adult. They'll figure it out. They'll be fine. They'll be able to get in touch with the front office. All right, so please do not hold the door open for anybody to come into our building. And number two,
if you see something that just doesn't look right, say something. Don't assume somebody else is taking care of it. Say something to your teachers, say something to another staff member or adult in the building, and let us handle it. If it's nothing, that's fine. But just in case it is something that could be a threat, we need to address it as quickly as possible, and that's part of my job of keeping you safe.
all righty, so not letting folks in, see something, say something, and now for some fun stuff.
Fun stuff. Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office will be hosting a summer camp for kids, and you all are invited to participate in our annual summer camp. Camp date and locations, each day it's from 8:30 to 4:30. It is a middle school camp for rising 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. The camp date will be June 24 through 28. It will be at Mount Pleasant Middle School at 466 Walker Road in Mount Pleasant. We do a lot of very interesting things: games, field trips, group activities, safety lessons, and much, much more. Not to mention, we go see some pretty cool movies over this and have a big pizza party too. So, if you're interested in this, cost is only $40 for the whole week. The rest of it is offset by the sheriff's office. That's why we have our programs every year. So that's pretty good for a full week's worth of camp. And if you're interested, there are forms in the front office. Please fill these out as quickly as possible and get them back to me so that way I can get them turned in. We do not need money at this time. I just need your form.
What are the dates again?
The dates again are June 24th through 28th.
June 24th through 28th. Am I eligible?
if you want to come as a chaperone, I'll be more than happy to have you.
That's piquing my interest. All right, that sounds super
All right,
fun. Thanks
thank
for
you.
sharing that.
Absolutely.
All right, forms in the main office. Thank you, Officer Heinz. And everyone, as always, get in here, gals.
Be respectful.
Thank you. Be
Responsible.
and be
Safe.
That's
Make it a
right.
great day. The auction is yours.
All right.